Actually, wait. You're in moderators. Okay. Remove you. All right, Net. So if you guys do not want this, feel free to pass. So the way that this works is, guys, I'm going to choose a number, and then I'm going to work. Let's see. I'll move down from that number. I'll work down. So like if I'm going to choose the number 14, and then I'm going to work. I guess it would be counting up actually. So 15, 16, 17. So I'm going to start with 14. If the person at 14 doesn't want any of the other ones, then you can pass. And then you're going to go on. Then I'll go on to 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay? So, are you guys ready? Chat, is your body ready for the giveaway? Again, the winner will get to choose between either Civilization 5 or The Witcher Enhanced Edition Director's Cut or Super Hexagon. Are you ready, chat? Canada hype. All right, here we go. Let's do it. The winner is number 15. Sorry, number 14 is Demiser. Number 14 is Demiser. All right, Demiser. Are you interested, Demiser? Do you want one of these games? Demiser, do you want one of these? Waiting for Demiser. Okay, so down we go. Next up is Splatter Monkey. Splatter Monkey, you are next up, sir. Splatter Monkey, you are next up. Splatter, what say you? All right, what's it going to be? Civ 5. All right, let me do that up. Let me do that up. Good choice. Civ 5 is a good game. And I believe that Civ 5, if I'm not mistaken, is courtesy of... Oh, gosh. I think this is courtesy Thorg. Didn't you give this to me? Thorg, did you give me Civilization 5, I want to say? I want to say this was Thorg that did this. I'm not 100% sure if it was Thorg or not. But I want to say that it was. Hang on a second, Splatter. I'm pretty sure I have you in here. No, maybe I don't. Oh, wait. I think I do. Right. Thought so, Thork. Thanks. So yeah, Splatter. Oh, Rufus T Pug. Okay. I swear to God, man, you guys with all your different names and stuff. Wait, really? Yeah, man. That's what you need to be. You need to be the same person everywhere. None of this, like, triple identities and stuff. Oh, that's interesting, Ninja. I gotta check that out. I didn't know that, actually. That's good to know. I mean, my name is the same on Steam as it is on Twitch, so... Which is kind of, I think as a streamer, that's kind of necessary. I think it'd be nightmarish otherwise. Man, this Wild Arms soundtrack has given me so many good memories. Totally had forgotten about how cool the soundtrack was. It's not like an amazing soundtrack, but it's just very atmospheric for it, so. Thor 23. That's what it says in there. So, Splatter, I don't seem to have you on here. Ah, yes, Lego. Lego, can you give him information? Oh, nice, dude. How'd it go, rookie? How do you think it went? Can somebody please give Kilobyte the Arvanaut Steam group information? Lego, I think, knows about that. And actually, Wyval, didn't Wyval help set this up too? I know Lego knows about it, and I know that Lawkeeper helped set it up, and I think it was Wyval was the other person who set it up, right? And of course you can add me on Steam. Sure, Kill. Nice, Ninja. Awesome. Hey, congratulations, rookie. That's cool, man. Yeah, I've heard good... Again, I don't know that it's for me, but a lot of people like Dark Souls. Inam definitely loves Dark Souls, too. Okay, while you guys are looking... Alright. While you guys are looking, I'm going to pull up the person that we're going to be rating. Yay! Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. So, let me see. Let me get this, let me just check out what I'm doing here. Hold on. You have me as a... Really? Okay, so give me a second here. Let's see what we've got. Nice. I have not had a chance to raid this person. Maybe ever, Sor. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay. I got it. I got it, Splatter. You didn't say Lord, you said Rufus, and I was confused. Okay, so this is courtesy of Thorg, so please give Thorg some love as well. It is on its way to you, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. As I sink back into secret mode. Okay, so we are just a couple things here, guys. Okay, so I know exactly who we're going to raid. It's actually cool because I don't think I've actually raided this person before, but this will be very cool. All right, folks, a couple things just to keep in mind. I'm going to be back tomorrow, Friday, later today, I guess, from 12 to 5 during the day. We're going to keep playing some Might and Magic Legacy, Might and Magic X Legacy. Again, thanks to Kotonum for giving this to me, and we're going to keep playing and see what we think. So far, I think it's kind of cool. I like it, so we will continue that. Once this game is finished, we will be moving on to possibly Divinity Original Sin if it's out by then. I might try doing the DLC, the Cold Heart DLC for Arkham Origins. We'll see about that. And then I might, so I'll see about that. I might actually go back to Blackguards at some point, and/or eventually I'm going to get back into the Assassin's Creed series as well, Assassin's Creed 3, and then eventually move on to Assassin's Creed 4. So there's a few options. I've also been playing around with the idea of doing a Final Fantasy Tactics run at some point as well, but that'll be down the line. But first we're going to be doing some more Might Magic Legacy, Might Magic X Legacy. So before we do this raid, 12 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. I know it's radical. I know, man. I do the best I can, you know, like I have to try to combine these different things. So, all right. So, gentlemen, what's up, gentlemen? Oh, you just showed up in time. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. But it's I'm really glad that I got a chance to stream tonight. I missed you guys, missed being able to stream, so I'm back into it now. Best thing you guys can do for me is to spread the word. Oh, and announcements. I forgot to make my 2 announcements. 2 announcements about my own work. Number 1, for those of you who don't know, I am an author. I write speculative fiction, and my first graphic novel, which is actually my second novel, Icarus, ran as a Kickstarter. I got a lot of support from the Twitch community back in January, and that ended up funding at $15,884, which was twice our original goal, basically. So I wanted to mention, for those of you who did not know, we have gotten a distribution deal for that. It's going to be appearing in comic book stores and bookstores. It is going to appear in the May preview edition that is sent out by Diamond, which is the major comic book distributor basically in the United States. And what the announcement that I'm making is we're going to be doing kind of a push for this, because what I'm going to need you guys to help me with is I'm going to need you guys to be able to go to local comic book stores near you, bookstores, and this is national and international, wherever you guys are, and get them to order it. Not just order it, like, and hopefully order it where, like, you actually will buy a copy from them, or let them, or have friends that will buy a copy from them, because it doesn't help if it's just, like, you know, available but nobody actually orders it. We actually need people to have it in there. So I'm going to be hitting some stores in New York City where I live. Matt Slay, who's the artist, is hitting chains of stores in Virginia. So we're going to definitely need to sort of get the word out. We're very happy about the way the Kickstarter works, and if this sells well on the distribution level, now that we have this distribution deal, if this sells well in the comic book store and bookstore level, then it's going to bode very well for the sequel. The sequel, I am already starting to outline and work work on, and we are planning that should be done hopefully by the end of the year, December 31st, and then we'll be looking to release that either via Kickstarter or some other method early next year. So I wanted to mention that because that's definitely going to be happening. Icarus is happening next year. I'm sorry, the sequel to Icarus is going to be happening hopefully early next year, but only if we do the sales as well as possible. So kind of look around, figure out what's going on if you can, if you happen to have like comic book stores near you. Anything that you can do for that would be very helpful. Twitch has come through for me again before, and I'm just hoping they can do that for me again. So that's step one. And it's not going to be out, by the way, until September. The preview issue is going to be available in May. That's when the comic book stores get them. And the actual comic book itself, the graphic novel, will not be released until September. So I'm not, don't go out and say, go order it right now. It's not available yet. But I'm just kind of letting you know that it's going to be out there going there. So that's the deal with that. Second announcement is that, speaking of Kickstarters, starting in 2 weeks, and I believe the exact time is going to be, let me see, May 6th, I am going to be running a Kickstarter for my podcast, Speculate. As I said, I am an author of speculative fiction, and my podcast, Speculate, which I co-host with Brad Bollier, who's a speculative fiction author. He has a new series coming out from DAW called The 12 Kings of Sharakai. He and I have co-hosted this podcast for 3 years. We have interviewed all sorts of people in the community: Pat Rothfuss, Brendan Sanderson, Robin Hobb, Kiz Johnson, Nora Jemison, Ali Dubedard, Brent Weeks, Peter Brett, a whole bunch of people, Mike Cole. So if you guys like fantasy and science fiction at all, first of all, I encourage you to go check out the podcast at speculatesf.com. But we're actually going to be running a Kickstarter starting in a couple of weeks. Starting on Tuesday, May 6th Tuesday, May 13th, I believe, is what we're looking to do. And we're looking forward to doing it, basically. It's going to be there's going to be some cool things available in there, including the possibility of critiques. You'll be able to get a critique, a discussion, a brainstorm session with Brad and myself. You'll be able to get copies of our books, The Third Sign, copies of his first series, which came out from Nightshade, copies of Icarus, the novel, copies of a whole bunch of different things, in addition to other little prizes and goodies and things like that. You may even be able to, at one of the pledge levels, be able to get one of the books that you get to choose what book we consider and actually evaluate on the show, so the thing that we do on the show. So again, this is speculatesf.com, and I'm just letting you know that that's out there. Again, I'll talk more about this when it gets a little bit closer. I'm not going to be as hardcore into the, we ran like contests, and we ran 8-hour, 10-hour streams. I'm not going to do that for this. But I am certainly going to mention it and bring it up a couple times, and so I wanted to let people know about those announcements as well. Okay, with all that said, as far as Twitch is concerned, I'm going to be back tomorrow from 12 to 5 Eastern Standard Time playing more Might and Magic. I hope you folks liked what you saw and heard and will follow. Before we go do that raid, I do want to say thanks to the people who were here as always. Thank you to Rookie. Good to see you, man. Glad you got in. Good to see Demiser, as always. A pleasure, sir. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry you didn't win because you were asleep at the wheel at the very end, but that's cool. Satobo, who is actually doing the Icarus game in parallel development. Satobo was here lurking in the background like a boss. What's up, man? Lego, congratulations again, man, on getting into Fresno State. That's awesome. Cal State Fresno, congratulations on that. And congratulations on, the next stage in your life. I'm really excited for you. That's really awesome. Netowin, thank you so much for everything. I'm going to check out that Sorcery Beta Edition, and I guess we can chat about that very briefly afterwards, although I do want to get to bed here pretty soon, but we can chat about that a little bit. Thank you so much for doing that. Lawkeeper, glad you're able to get back on, man. So I'm glad. I know that you were a little bit frustrated with stuff earlier tonight, so welcome back on. Confused Goat, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and heard. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'll see you back here again. Always a pleasure to have Bill on here. Bill's been with me for a while, so welcome back, sir. Same for Dragon Spear. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have Parker here. Parker, it's finally warming up, even in your neck of the woods, sir. So finally, spring is here. Pleasure to have Earth Machine here. Earth Machine, who has been with me for a while as well. Always a pleasure to have Franzel here. Franzel, thanks a lot, dude, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Get That Memo, who was responsible for giving me a lot of games that I give away on a nightly basis. Thank you so much, man. Giltonum, thank you so much for giving me Might and Magic Legacy. It looks like it's going to be some fun, so thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate that. Gray Dybbuk, always a pleasure to have Gray here. Gray is an awesome Twitter guy. He's an actor and voiceover guy, and yeah. So thanks so much, Gray. Pleasure to have you on as always. Kilobyte, pleasure to have you on, man. It was good to have you commenting on Might and Magic and giving me some tips along the way, so welcome in. Mano, always a pleasure to have Mano here, even though he was lurking in the background. Mano, hope all's going well with you, dude. Mano's responsible for the layout of my page, which I appreciate. Mulligan's been with me since the Calabasas days. Our dearly Twitch departed, not departed in real life, of course, but departed from Twitch. Calabasas, hope all's well with you, Mull. Good to see you. Fraven, I have not seen you in here for a while. Good to see you, man. Welcome in again. Good to see you. Always a pleasure to have Red Dwarf in here as well. Riddy, I'm not sure if I've seen you in here before, Riddy, but if I haven't seen you before, I hope you'll follow. I hope you like what you saw and heard, and if not, then, yeah, if I have seen you in here before and you followed, then I apologize for not remembering that. But welcome back in if that's the case. Roix, always a pleasure, sir. Pleasure to have you in. Hope all is going well with you. Sertifi, same with Sertifi. Always a pleasure to have Sertifi and Stolpen in. Pleasure to have both of my regulars in as well. Thorg, always a pleasure. Good to see you, Thorg. Thanks a lot, dude, for stopping by again. Tyrannical, always a pleasure, man. Again, one of the old school, the old types, has been with me for a while. Not, you know, chronologically old, just sort of been with me for a while. Good to see you. Topkin, always a pleasure. Definitely a streamer you guys should be following. Always a good guy to have around. And you should also be following Lawkeeper, if I didn't mention that as well. But Topkin, also a good streamer you guys should be following. Undead Kill looks really familiar to me. I don't know if you're following me or not, Undead. It looks, that name sounds very familiar. I'm not sure if you are. But in any case, if you are, awesome. And if not, then hopefully you will. Wyval, always a pleasure, man. See, Canada. Success for Canada. See, I got you guys back in the mix. Always a pleasure to have Wyval here. Thanks a lot, dude. And Zalis. Always a pleasure to have Zalis here. Pleasure to have you in here, as always. And, of course, gentlemen, thanks a lot, dude, for stopping by. Good guy. And no problem, man. We'll figure out the schedule. No problem as well. All right, so pleasure to have all of you guys here. Now, if you guys would please, let us go give some love to this gentleman right here. Let us give some love to Silver Lanix. We have not done that before. Go give Lanix some love. He's a good dude, hangs out a lot in Foom stream and Inam stream. He's playing some Dark Souls too. Let's give him some love. Hit him up with that Arvanauts raid. That is it for me for tonight. I will catch all you wonderful people tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, everyone stay nice to each other. Love you all. You guys are the best viewers on Twitch, and I will catch you tomorrow with some more Might and Magic Legacy. See you tomorrow night, guys. See you tomorrow afternoon, guys. Catch you guys soon. Have a good one. Go do that raid.